I'm making this quick tutorial to show you how to make an interactive table of contents. This will be very useful if you are using Google Slides with your whole class for a jigsaw type activity where you're breaking down information, either reading or responding to prompts, and either individual students or groups of students are being assigned a specific slide or slides. So here I have 5 slides, and here's my title slide, how to make an interactive table of contents. And then for this purpose, I have added 4 additional slides. The second slide has the name of 3 students. Sally's name is already highlighted, and when Sally clicks on this, it's going to take her to slide 3. This is her slide. This is where either Sally, or if it's a group of students, they can do their work, and this at the bottom takes them back to the table of contents. So let's take a look at Justin's slide. Justin would be slide 4. So I'm going to highlight Justin. Actually, I'm going to highlight Justin here. I'm going back to the table of contents. I'm going to highlight Justin. And this is where I'm going to put a link. I'm going to click the paper clip. I want slides in this presentation. And Justin's slide is slide 3. No, slide 4. Sally is 3. I'm going to click on slide 4. And now you can see that this has been hyperlinked to slide 4. And now I'm going to look at Cindy. I'm going to highlight Cindy. Cindy's slide is 5. I'm going to click on Cindy's name. Again, I'm going to go to slides. In this presentation, I'm going to click on slide 5. And now these 3 names are all hyperlinked. You would use the same process for the number of students or groups that you would need. So you would prepare all of your slides ahead of time. You might want to have your title slide, your second slide, would be directions explaining to students they're going to go to their slides and click on the name of their group or the slide that they're going to be using and be able to go directly to that slide. Once they're on that slide, you need a way to get them back to the table of contents. And this is where I put a box. Let's go to Justin's slide. And I'm going to remove the box from the link from his box. And I just took a shape, and I'll just go ahead and make another one. You can use whatever shape you want. You can add color. You can leave it with no color. You can do what you want with it. So this is going to be the return, or you could use, if you wanted to use an arrow button, you could use an arrow. Again, do the same thing. You can color it. And then when they click on this, this is where you're going to link this object to the slide that's the table of contents, and that is slide 2. So now when Justin clicks on slide 2, it takes him back to the table of contents. And that is the basic process to creating Google Slides and using this as a jigsaw activity, either for a reading assignment. You could do it for math problems. It could be for lab work in science. It could be for anything. And before I close, I want to show you an example of one that I did. This is science. This is my table of contents. And I have zones, and students were put in groups based on zones for the tectonic plates. And when students click on their link, it takes them back to takes them to their slide and what they're going to be doing. Okay, and then students are able to move through. That button was set to take them back. It's a little too far down for me to click on it and show it here. But this is an example of a completed one. It has quite a few slides in it, but students worked in groups only on their slides. And within one class period, all of the work that they had to do was completed, and then the groups came up and shared their presentations. So using a Google Slides for a jigsaw assignment is easy if you're using Google Slides. And the trick is creating your table of contents and linking the slides to individual students or groups. Okay, have fun.